Good morning from the Expert Trade Ideas team. Here's your focused pre-market briefing for Wednesday, July 23rd. Markets are entering today with a cautious bullish tone. ES and NQ futures are drifting higher in the pre-market, showing modest strength off yesterday's cash close. Yields are off their recent highs. The 10-year sits at 4.348%, down from the May peak of 4.529%. Meanwhile, the dollar continues to weaken, with DXY falling to 97.39, well below the 101.77 level we saw in mid-May. This macro backdrop supports equity risk in the near term. The volatility complex is confirming it. VIX is pressing lower into 1604 pre-market, and VVIX is back under 91. There's a clear volatility compression environment building, which fuels intraday momentum and upside scalps. Internals are showing some dislocation. The NYSE tick is firming up, while Nasdaq's is soft. 80 is mildly positive, but TRIN is where the story gets interesting. TRIN.Y jumped to 2.52 pre-market, which is defensive, while TRIN.NQ printed a low 0.24, signaling strong buying on Nasdaq names. This tells us to be selective. Tech is likely to lead today's action, while broader participation remains rotational. Now let's move into today's top trade setups, selected based on volume, volatility, and structure. First up is Mara. It's trading 4.1% lower in the pre-market on nearly 1.7 million shares. Price sits below yesterday's close and is hovering under the 19.17 pivot. This is a classic high beta fade setup. If it loses 18.72, look for a move into 18.60 and possibly 18's overload. If bulls defend above 18.96, a bounce toward 1988 could be in play. Keep risk tight around pivot. Second is Rocket Companies, ticker RKT. This name is gapping up nearly 5% pre-market on 1.3 million shares. It's holding well above yesterday's close, and the breakout setup is clean. If it holds above 16, this could extend into 17.740, even 17.80 intraday. If 16 fails, we look for a pullback into the 15.23 to 14.85 zone. Manage risk around 16. Third is NVDA. NVDA. It's grinding higher pre-market with over 1 million shares already traded. Price sits at 168.89, just under the 171.95 pivot zone. This is a classic breakout continuation in line with the Nasdaq's relative strength. Holding above 1780 could trigger a move toward 172.11, 174, and potentially higher. Below 1780, look for a dip into 170 and 169. Risk around the pivot. Fourth is AT&T. T is under pressure this morning, down 3.4%, with volume confirming the move. It's trading below key levels, and this sets a structured fade. If it breaks below 26.40, we're watching for continuation and into 25.775. A hold above 26.50 could offer a short-term bounce back into 27 and change. Watch price action at that 26.40 mark closely. Finally, Kohl's, ticker KSS, is showing a clean fade setup as well. Price is down 2% to RU6 pre-market. We're watching the 14.0 zone as a battleground. If it breaks, this could fade into 13.40 or lower. If bulls step in above 14, a snapback to 14.50 or even 15 is on the table. ATR on this name is high, so there's room to move. That's your structured pre-market game plan. Stick to levels, respect the tape, and trust the signals, not the noise. If you found this valuable, hit subscribe to stay ahead of the market every single day. Share this with your trading network. Follow us for real-time insights, and give us a like to help us grow the community. From the Expert Trade Ideas team, trade smart, and we'll see you on the next Open.